It's really heating up here in Kathmandu as we enter the heat of cricket season. This is Triveni Group presents Cricket Season in association with Dish Home. I'm Andrew Leonard, your host, and the guys have been good to me behind the scenes. Even got myself a beautiful EPL mug now. Great feedback on yesterday's show. Our big interview was with one of the stars of the EPL. That was King Kevin O'Brien, who joined us on the phone from Delhi. So speaking of overseas players, let's start with some news. 3 big signings. The Bardhawa Gladiators have picked up 3 big names, 2 of them coming from Sri Lanka. The first one, Jeevan Mendis. The second one, Milinda Siriwardana. And the 2 of those guys are going to be joined by the Omani fast bowler Bilal Khan. Now we've arguably got the best batsman in associate cricket in George Munsey. He's going to be joined by the best bowler in associate cricket, the left armour. What about the 2 Sri Lankans? Well, Siriwardana recently represented Sri Lanka in the ICC Cricket World Cup in 2019. He's a left-hander, played 5 tests, 27 ODIs, 22 T20Is. He's a very busy middle-order batsman. He'll also bowl a few left-arm off-breaks as well. What about Jeevan Mendis? Now, this guy is a superstar. He's got the X factor, there's no doubt about that. He bowls his leg breaks, smashes a big ball down the order, 22 T20Is, 58 ODIs for Sri Lanka. But in my opinion, the best of those 3 signings is the third one in the shape of Bilal Khan from Oman. The left-arm seamer is not only a brilliant opening bowler, but one of the foremost death bowlers in T20 cricket. He'll come around the wicket with his left-arm seam, close off the right-handers and make it very difficult for them to score. Keep an eye for him. He could be one of the stars of this year's seasons of the Everest Premier League. Where's the Everest Premier League going to be played? Well, it's going to be played at the TU International Cricket Ground over in Kirtipur, a couple of miles outside of Kathmandu. I went over there just a couple of days ago to take you behind the scenes. Welcome to the Tribhuwan University International Cricket Ground. We're in Kirtipur, about 15 minutes outside of downtown Kathmandu. This ground is going to play host to all 19 matches of the 2020 Everest Premier League. Every game is going to be here, all 6 franchise sides and all the big stars, all the big names. We're here to take you behind the scenes of this amazing cricket ground. And for me, I don't think there's many more beautiful grounds in the world. You can have your Lords in England, your Adelaide Oval in Australia, your Galle in Sri Lanka, maybe St. Lucia in the Caribbean, or maybe Cape Town down in South Africa. But I think one of the most beautiful and spectacular cricket grounds anywhere in the world is right here in Nepal. Look at that scene behind me. Let's take you behind the scenes. We're up in the bird's nest now. This is where the cameramen are going to be placed, bringing you those pictures, not just here in Nepal, all the way around the world. It's the lower Himalayas behind me. Absolutely beautiful. We're getting a stunning sunset to really paint the picture. But if you come over here with me now, I'm going to show you the bird's eye view, the brilliant bird's eye view that the cameramen are going to get throughout the EPL, bringing you those pictures from behind the bowler's arm. Those pictures are nicely getting ready for the big day. And there's not many better views than this one. The cameramen, they're lucky men and women to be doing their job up here, bringing you these beautiful pictures from Kathmandu. We're up now in the grass banks and there's nobody here. There's not a single sound anywhere at all. But in less than 2 weeks' time, that's all going to start to change, because on the 14th of March, Saturday the 14th of March, this place is going to be jam-packed. You're not going to be able to see any of the grass banks anywhere you look, because Chris Gayle is coming to town for the opening match of the 2020 Everest Premier League. You think about iconic grass banks at cricket grounds around the world, the Hagley Oval in Christchurch, those beautiful grounds across New Zealand and South Africa. But these banks here are going to be full of the most passionate fans in the world at the TU International Cricket Ground here in Kathmandu. EPL, 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 EPL. That's going to be the chant here in the rowdiest section of the whole ground. This is where the Nepal Tragics come, the Nepal Cricket Supporters Society. It's like Bay 13 in the MCG. It gets standing room only for the big games, and that's the view that they have at the TU International Cricket Ground. A 6-over spell of leg spin bowling of the highest quality. happened on this very ground. Those 6 overs produced 6 wickets for just 16 runs as the Nepali superstar Sandeep Lamichhane helped bowl out the United States of America for just 35. He's a global superstar. He's going to be playing in the Everest Premier League this season. They're the record international figures here at the TU International Cricket Ground. 216 was the target that Barawa Gladiators had to chase in the Everest Premier League last time out, and it was the record chase. Somehow, after the Bukhara Rhinos had posted 215, that total was chased down on this very ground. We're back up here now in the bird's nest, and you've seen those beautiful scenes of the lower Himalayas across to my left, but over to my right, that's the valley, the Kathmandu Valley, where all the population are wedged in here in between the beautiful Himalayas. And they're going to be coming up from the valley up to the TU International Cricket Ground and packing this place out on March 14th all the way through to the grand final on March 28th. What a sensational sunset there at the TU International Cricket Ground. Really enjoyed getting behind the scenes. Time for the Crazy About Cricket quiz. We've got winners and we've got tickets to give away yet again. The winner today comes from Facebook, and that's Bijaya Kadewal. She correctly answered the question that there are 19 matches in the 2020 Everest Premier League season. She used the hashtag EPL T20 and the hashtag cricket season. But we've got another competition today, so make sure you keep entering. Those competitions are going to run every single day. So today's question, maybe not the easiest one. We've got overseas players confirmed from 10 different cricketing countries. I need you to name one of those cricketing countries where any one of those overseas players comes from. Use the hashtag cricket season or the hashtag EPL T20. Make sure to tag us on our official channels. We'll see you after these messages.
आज तपाईहरुको सपना साच्चै पूरा भयो
हो छोरी अब हाम्रो सपना पूरा भयो
उच्च सोचको निर्माण सगरमाथा सिमेन्ट जुनी जुनीलाई
टिभी को मजा लिन वार्षिक रिचार्ज गरौँ डिलर दाइको डिस्काउन्ट पाई सबै दङ्ग परौँ ए हो र डिलर दाइ के दिनुहुन्छ हामीलाई फन्ड ट्रान्सफरको सेवामा मिल्छ यस्तो मौका विकली लकी ड्र नि हुने मौकामा झन् चौका
अब डिश होमको डिलरहरू मार्फत फन्ड ट्रान्सफरबाट वार्षिक रिचार्ज गर्दा पाउनु हुनेछ बम्पर डिस्काउन्ट साथै वार्षिक रिचार्ज गरे बापत विकली लकी ड्रमा भाग लिने अवसर प्राप्त गरी हप्तामा 2 जना भाग्यशाली ग्राहकहरूले जित्नु हुनेछ प्रति व्यक्ति रु 1 लाख नगद उपहार
डिश होममा डिलर दाइको डिस्काउन्ट सबैलाई डिश होमले ल्यायो खुसी सबैजनालाई
डिश होम खुशी अन गरौँ
Welcome back. Time for Crazy on the Streets with Pau and Callie. And I was having a chat to her yesterday, so I decided to set her a task. Get her out onto the streets in Kathmandu and go and play some cricket.
नमस्ते सन्चै हुनुहुन्छ हात बाँधिन्छ यानी सामान छ यानी सामान छ दुई हात लिएर आउने नमस्ते गर्न पाइनँ म पवन कली अनि आज पनि मलाई यहाँ एन्ड्रु दाइले यो क्रिकेट सेसन भन्ने कार्यक्रममा क्रेजी अन इन्स्टिट्युट भनेर बोलाउनु भएको छ ए सामान देख्नु भएको छ म त यहाँ बजार गर्न आकी होइन म त यहीँ ब्याडमिन्टन खेल्न आकी को हुनुहुन्छ बाटोमा कसरी ब्याडमिन्टन खेल्ने हेरौँ ल जाऊँ सन्चै हुनुहुन्छ
हजुर सन्चै
अनि के गर्नु लाग्नु भयो
यहीँतिर साथीले कुरेर बसिरहेको
यो ब्याडमिन्टन खेलौँ न त
ब्याडमिन्टन होइन ब्याट हो यो
ब्याडमिन्टन हो क्रिकेट हो यो त यो क्रिकेट हो जेबा ब्याट त ब्याट हो ब्याडमिन्टनको ब्याट होइन
होइन
के को त
क्रिकेट ब्याट हो
क्रिकेट ब्याट हो कसले भनेको के रे तपाईँलाई यो क्रिकेट ब्याट भनेर
म पनि खेल्छु नि त
खेल्नुहुन्छ अनि त्यसो भए त यसले के गर्ने हो यसले भकुन्डा हान्ने हो
होइन बल हान्ने हो
बल हान्ने हो
मान्छे पनि हान्ने हो यो लिएर
मान्छे पनि हान्ने हो
टाउको फोड्ने हो
अनि क्रिकेट नि हेर्नुहुन्छ
अघि खेल्छु
अनि इपिएल थाहा छ तपाईँलाई
इपिएल किन थाहा छैन
के हो त इपिएल
एभरेस्ट प्रिमियर लिग जुन चाहिँ चैत्र 1 गते हुँदैछ
जे बा कसले सिकायो स्कुलमा सिकाउँछ
होइन म क्रिकेट फलो गर्छु त्यही भएर
ए क्रिकेट हेर्नुहुन्छ को मनपर्छ त कलाकार क्रिकेट
क्रिकेटको कलाकार कि खेलाडी
ए खेलाडी भन्छ नि म त हिरो हिरोइन बन्न ठानी
त्यही त
के खेल्नुहुन्छ को मनपर्छ
सन्दीप लामिछाने
तपाईँ गाडी हो यो एकछिन जाम कहाँ जाने हो यो गाडी
इपिएल भने एभरेस्ट प्रिमियर लिग हो अब नेपालमा पर्सि सुरु हुँदैछ होइन अब यसमा चाहिँ इन्टरनेसनल खेलाडीहरू सबै आएर छ क्रिस गेलहरू छ अरू त्यति आउँदैन जस खेलाडी क्रिस गेल आउँदैछ थाहा छ मलाई सायद पोखरा लाइनबाट खेलिरहेको छ
जे बा त्यसो भए हेर्नुहुन्छ क्रिकेट
हेर्छु
खुसी लाग्यो भेटेर तपाईँलाई
मलाई पनि खुसी लाग्यो तपाईँलाई भेटेर
जे बा म त्यस्तो नभन्नु लाज लाउँछ के ब्याडमिन्टन होइन तर यो हानेसी के आउनुपर्छ थाहा छ मेरो यो बल कहिले उड्छ होइन तर मेरो यो बल चाहिँ उड्छ कसरी हानम तपाईँको मोबाइल झर्ला नि फेरि मैले अन्त हानम तपाईँले जान्नु भएन जे बा हान्नु भएन त दिदी लिएर गुडा फुस्काइदिनु भयो जे बा त्यही भएर खेलाडीहरूले यहाँ नि पेट लाउँदा रहेछन् किन गुडामा हानिदिनु भयो
लाग्यो हाने त होइन लाग्यो तै पनि
अनि अरू विदेशको खेलाडी को चिन्नुहुन्छ तपाईँले
वेस्ट इन्डिजको
हो अनि आउँदै हुनुहुन्छ थाहा छ अनि त्यसो भए इपिएलमा आउनुहुन्छ आउने हो त पक्का आउनुहुन्छ त्यही भेटौँ है त
हुन्छ
ल ब्याट चाहिँ दिनु के अरे थ्याङ्क यू बाई बाई
हो मैले जानिनँ नि
अब सिक्नु परेन
पर हो
त्यसको लागि त इपिएल हेर्न पर्यो अब त म घर जान्छु है त्योभन्दा अगाडि मेरो बल त चाहियो कहिले हो मेरो बल थ्याङ्क यू जान्छु है बाई बाई नमस्ते
Pau and Callie, that is a cricket bat, not a badminton racket. I'll have to talk to you tomorrow. I'll explain it later, don't worry. Okay, on now to Ask A. Leonard. Time for your questions coming in from the fans to me on social media. This one today came on Facebook from Pradeep Chetri. Let's see what questions he's asked. You can see it there on your screen. He's asked me, which player do you think will be the highest wicket taker in this year's Everest Premier League? Well look, it's a really brilliant question and you might all think that I'm going to answer with one of the big overseas star bowlers, Kesrick Williams, Bilal Khan I was talking about earlier, Jeevan Mendes or maybe the Kiwi, Corey Anderson. But the stars in the bowling department for me come from Nepal. Karan KC is going to be up there, there's no doubt. Don't rule out the left arm seamer, Lalit Bandari, he was brilliant last season as well. And everyone's going to say, oh well Andrew, you're going to answer with Sandeep Lamichhane, your favourite, the leg spinner. But I'm going to go against my leg spinning colleague, and I'm going to say Sushin Bari is going to be my pick. He's broken onto the international scene. He's going to dominate this year's Everest Premier League, and he will be the leading wicket taker.
स्वास्थ्य हाम्रो अधिकार हो। शुद्ध, स्वस्थ र सुरक्षित भोजन पाक्छ अमृतको सूर्यमुखी, तोरी र सोयाबिन तेलहरूले। गृहिणीहरूको विश्वास जित्न सफल नेपाल गुणस्तर चिन्ह प्राप्त अमृत ओइल। त्रिवेणी ग्रुपको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन, स्वस्थ जीवन, स्वच्छ अमृत।
पञ्चबुटीहरूको सम्मिश्रणले बन्छ ढोक्ला मसला चिया।
पञ्चबुटीको जादु,
ढोक्ला मसला चिया।
ढोक्ला चिया।
टिभी को मजा लिन वार्षिक रिचार्ज गरौँ। डिलर दाइको डिस्काउन्ट पाई सबै दङ्ग परौँ। के हो र डिलर दाइ, के दिनुहुन्छ हामीलाई? फन्ड ट्रान्सफरको सेवामा मिल्छ यस्तो मौका। विकली लकी ड्र नि हुने मौकामा झन् चौका।
अब डिश होमको डिलरहरू मार्फत फन्ड ट्रान्सफरबाट वार्षिक रिचार्ज गर्दा पाउनुहुनेछ बम्पर डिस्काउन्ट। साथै वार्षिक रिचार्ज गरे बापत विकली लकी ड्रमा भाग लिने अवसर प्राप्त गरी हप्तामा 2 जना भाग्यशाली ग्राहकहरूले जित्नुहुनेछ। प्रति व्यक्ति रु 1 लाख नगद उपहार।
डिश होममा डिलर दाइको डिस्काउन्ट सबैलाई। डिश होमले ल्यायो खुसी सबैजनालाई।
डिश होम, खुसी अन गरौँ।
Yeah, welcome back to Triveni Group presents Cricket Season in association with Dish Home. No big interview today, but stay tuned for tomorrow. We've got a big exclusive coming. So instead, we've got some cricket action. That's exactly what you all want to see here. We're hearing you and we're hearing your messages. Let's take a look at the full match highlights from the grand final of the Everest Premier League last time out. What a final that was. Over 20,000 fans crammed into the TU International Cricket Ground. The Gladiators came up just short. The Patriots, they were the winners. We'll see you after these messages.
आज तपाईहरुको सपना साँच्चै पूरा भयो।
हो छोरी, अब हाम्रो सपना पूरा भयो।
उच्च सोचको निर्माण सगरमाथा सिमेन्ट, जुनी जुनीलाई।
स्वास्थ्य हाम्रो अधिकार हो। शुद्ध, स्वस्थ र सुरक्षित भोजन पाक्छ अमृतको सूर्यमुखी, तोरी र सोयाबिन तेलहरूले। गृहिणीहरूको विश्वास जित्न सफल नेपाल गुणस्तर चिन्ह प्राप्त अमृत ओइल। त्रिवेणी ग्रुपको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन, स्वस्थ जीवन, स्वच्छ अमृत।
पञ्चबुटीहरूको सम्मिश्रणले बन्छ ढोक्ला मसला चिया।
पञ्चबुटीको जादु,
ढोक्ला मसला चिया।
स्वास्थ्य हाम्रो अधिकार हो। शुद्ध, स्वस्थ र सुरक्षित भोजन पाक्छ अमृतको सूर्यमुखी, तोरी र सोयाबिन तेलहरूले। गृहिणीहरूको विश्वास जित्न सफल नेपाल गुणस्तर चिन्ह प्राप्त अमृत ओइल। त्रिवेणी ग्रुपको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन, स्वस्थ जीवन, स्वच्छ अमृत।
Thirsty Work presenting Triveni Group presents cricket season here in association with Dish Home. I'm Andrew Leonard. Welcome back to the final part of the show. Time now for the team previews. We've previewed 2 of the 6 franchise sides. Time for the third one. It's the Chitwan Tigers. Last year, how did they do? Well, they were beaten in the playoffs. They came up just short in a thrilling playoff match. And now we're going to have an in-depth run through their squad for this year and assess their chances. Remember, I'm going to end with that prediction. Could be a controversial one, let's see. Star overseas player, Paul Sterling, has to be the big Irishman. There's strong other options. Tim David, he smashed 92 today, or Mohammad Shahzad, who's just a complete entertainer at the top of the order. We'll see some brilliant celebrations from him, the arms will be outstretched. James Fuller, also a very good option, but I have to go with my fellow Irishman. There's no bias here. He is simply one of the superstars in T20 international cricket, smashes the ball absolutely miles. We're going to see sixes soaring into the thin atmosphere here in Kathmandu. What about the star local player? Now, it's not just because he's made the transfer switch over to the Chitwan Tigers, but Sompal Kami is absolutely critical for this side. When he's back to full fitness, he's a huge asset for any team that he plays for with his all-round talents. But the Tigers are going to need him to fire, and fire in a big way this year. What about the star young gun? The young gun to watch for me is Kamal Singh Irie. He's a young man with a huge amount of talent with the bat and the ball. He made his one-day international debut just last month, and Binod Das was telling me, his Nepal under-19 coach, that this is a young man to watch closely. He's mainly a right-arm seamer, gets the ball through at good pace, but down the order, he is a huge hitter of the ball. He smashes it miles. On a Nepal under-19 tour of India recently, he hit 5 consecutive sixes in 5 balls. What's more, off a Ranji Trophy bowler? On to the head coach. That's Samsung Jung Thapa. Very good leader, and again last year got his side to the playoffs. Now, time for my big prediction. Unfortunately, somebody's going to have to finish bottom of my predictions, and I've got a bad feeling it's not going to be a good year for the Tigers. The loss of Dipendra Singh Irie in the transfer window is going to be a big one, and I can't believe that I'm going to go against a team with 2 of the most explosive opening batsmen in world cricket in the shape of Shahzad and Sterling, but I'm afraid I've got to go against them. They're going to finish bottom. Okay, on to the epic Everest Premier League moments. And sometimes it's a dangerous job being a cricket commentator and covering this brilliant tournament for you guys. And you might just think that I sit here in a nice chair doing not an awful lot. But as I found out last season, things can sometimes get a little bit too close for comfort behind the microphone. I remember that like it was just yesterday. The ball smashing through the commentary box, glass was flying everywhere. My fellow commentators, they were running for cover. So here on cricket season, they've decided I might need some protection doing my job here. The helmet's on, and that's the end of today's show. Dream big, Nepal. I'll see you tomorrow.